video about the human soul. Okay, so as it was only a few years ago that I was sat on Jim's couch claiming job seekers and my life in complete ruins after a bad relationship or two, it seems odd to think of subjects like this. Believe me, there was a time when all I seemed to do was think about big subjects in a small room, heading for a lonely and unproductive life that would be pure comedy gold had it not been so fucking tragic. My life has thankfully moved on from there, but you know what they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. As Jim and I still share a flat, there are still opportunities to sit down and put the world to rights as if we're still stoners in our early 20s thinking we've got it all figured out. These politicians are all liars, man. One of these laughable meeting of minds happened recently where we discussed the idea of the human soul. Does it truly exist, or is it what Christopher Hitchens would have called wish thinking? It's a tough one really. As I've made a fuss about before in my usual superior yet insecure way, I'm a bit of an atheist. Actually, truth be told, you can't really be a bit of an atheist, and herein lies the problem. I like the idea of the human soul, but it requires faith and believing in something without any measurable evidence. On the other hand, only a fool would say, only what is known is what is. There are secrets so vast in the universe that our minds cannot even hope to guess at them. Could there not be room for the soul in that almost infinite unknown? As you might be able to tell, I smoked a lot of weed in my youth, lying back listening to Electric Ladyland and pondering the magic of the universe. Interesting, yes, but not very practical to be a functioning human being. I can't really take any of that to a job interview, shame really, it would make them more interesting. Anyway, back to the soul. When my life collapsed in 2008, I spent a lot of time staying up till about 5 or 6 AM just thinking. It completely removed me from the world and as such altered my perspective forever. I don't yet have any children, a car or a house. My material possessions are quite modest, although I do have a strange obsession with shiny Apple products. In other words, I didn't have anything that I would really mind losing. When I looked at others who did, all I saw were people trying to strive for the permanent in a life that by its very nature is transient. I think that's what the soul is. It's our mind's way of dealing with the fact that someday somewhere we will cease to be. We all die. How reassuring it is to believe in a part of us that never dies, remains who we are and moves on. That brownie Jim gave me the other day is looking rather suspect now I think about it. Later, fags!